I'm on fire right now. I'm always on fire. But I just got through listening to, pumped up kicks about, the kids finding the guns and the parents. This is what this has done. Is this radioactive wave gas, the testing, the extensive testing by the, it's actually unethical. But this gas can actually make you lose your mind. It lights you up. Where they say in the lyrics, his head's on fire, he must have lost his wits. Well, this is what the deal is. They've been trying to make guns look bad for a long time so they can come in and take them. Okay? It's not the guns that are bad. It's you fucking with their minds that are bad. Kind of like Timothy McVeigh. Kind of like the Twin Towers. Kind of like Osama bin Laden. Kind of like Pablo. I mean, you cannot continue to fuck with people's minds just because you think they're dangerous. And then them kill a bunch of people and it be all their fault. Because it's not been their fault and it hasn't been their fault for a long time. And now the truth is out there, and I'm going to have to keep telling the truth or either lose my wits, one of the two. So what do you think? I'm going to tell you what. Okay, Nehemiah, my fourth kid. Okay, I was at work one day. I'm looking for an N name, right? I'm looking for an N name because it's got to be an N name because I got three other kids with the N names, and my name's N. Anyways, but then this old girl says, name him Nehemiah. What about Nehemiah? Then I read the book of Nehemiah, how Nehemiah was a servant to King Xerxes, but the walls of Jerusalem got torn down by the Babylonians. But Nehemiah was, he carried a sense of empathy. He had it, and he was distraught from these walls getting torn down. And the King Xerxes noticed that and gave him letters and stuff to cross from, wherever he was to over there to fix it. He grabbed a team of men up and he rebuilt them walls, okay? Well, my relation to Babylonians is men and drugs, and myself, tearing my own city down spiritually, my city. And I looked at Nehemiah like, we're going to go back and fix it with all the other kids. We're going to go back and fix this, okay? And when I graduated drug court, May 24th, I hit my belly on it like the big old wooden church pews. And it was like a Charlie, when someone Charlies your arm and it hurts for a little bit. It was like that. I've got broken, but I can take a lot. I really didn't think much of it. I'm graduating drug court. I'm excited. That's an accomplishment to me. Then I get home and I pick Nevaeh up, my niece, and I'm making her something to drink, and all of a sudden you just hear it like a faucet running, and it's blood. No, it's not water. It's blood. Okay. So every time I took a step, it falls out of me. At least a cupful. Psh. So when the ambulance does get there, I look this girl in the eyes, beautiful blonde hair girl, beautifulest eyes you've ever seen. And I looked her in the eyes and we instantly had a spiritual connection. And I was like, I've worked too hard for this kid, I couldn't fathom losing him. Well, actually I demanded, I grabbed her and I said, I worked too hard for this kid. I cannot lose him. And I looked her in the eyes and stuff like that. It was just beautiful. And then Dr. Jordan wasn't even on call that day. Okay, or whoever. I don't want to put people's names out there. But she was there to greet us at the door, and all of a sudden I went under and I woke up, and then I had this beautiful baby, and I was so overprotective of him. I didn't even really want no one coming around. I was super protective of him, okay? Because I've already made so many mistakes in the past. And here's the deal. Guess what? Guess who was there? Like a social worker, pretty much government, okay? They were already there. They were there trying to tell me I had Xanax in my system. And I just graduated drug court, okay? I'll be damned, they already started, though, after he was born. You know what I'm saying? I have been harassed by them so many times. And now I understand why. Is because we hold keys and we're kind of genius, okay? We see things light years faster than you could. My dad had a lot of guns, okay? I can relate this story to my dad because my dad's mind was attacked. He was running from something no one could see. We called him paranoid schizophrenic, right? That's what it's labeled. But you know what? In all reality, if you can't talk about it like this, what's it labeled when you talk about it like this? Guns are not the problem. People are the problem. You are the problem in people's minds. When you're pilfering around people's minds, that's a problem because they're not going to understand that now the technology is coming out there. Okay, and wait. They're making it obvious to people now, but they've had this shit for a very long time. I've seen it. My grandpa which I'm not saying that he didn't deserve this, okay? He didn't deserve the euthanasia because he did molest all his daughters, but how do I know that you weren't in his mind having him do that? You know what I'm saying? How do we know that? All I gotta say is change is gonna have to come. Guns ain't the problem. Don't ever take the guns. People are the fucking problem. Fucking with your mind. That's what the problem is. You try to make it look really bad. You've been trying to do that for a long time. You're manipulated. They try to, they get in people's, they have these kids going to school and shooting people. You know what I mean? This gas will make you fucking, I don't know what it is, not gas. I don't know what it is, but it will make you fucking crazy. It will do that. But I'm so adapted to it now that it's kind of stimulating. And I like it.